I mean, I want you to talk absolutely honestly about
I will.
Ed's involvement with the band and all that stuff. Okay.
We're ready?
I'm ready when you are, CB. Are you rolling? Yep.
Okay, you've heard the band? Have you heard?
I've heard a little bit on tape, that's all.
Could you just say what you think of their music?
I like the instruments. I don't care for the beat.
You don't care for Al Fazzi. What about the lyrics? Have you read any of the lyrics?
I despise the lyrics.
What do you hate about them?
It's because they're all Satan worship.
It's all Satan. Do you think they really mean that, or maybe it's just a...
No, I don't. I believe that Eddie likes the beat. I hope he doesn't like the lyrics to the song.
Does she, you quit school?
Yep.
What'd you say then?
Well, it was just one morning I woke up and I've been skipping school for about 2 weeks before that, since school started, and she kind of knew, but I didn't know she knew. And I got up one morning and she goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "Going to school." And she goes, "No, you ain't." And then she just let me stay home. Ever since then, I've just been staying home.
In Star Wars, that was Eddie's big thing. He had everything going with Star Wars.
Change came with the music?
Movies.
Yeah, the movies and anything to do with Star Wars, he was interested in.
Well, not really. Just
movies
in general.
And he picked out every little thing that in detail that I wouldn't even be aware of. And then he started in with the different types of music, and of course it was heavy metal, and I didn't appreciate that too much.
What do you think about the type of music that they play? I mean, the beat and the words. What's the problem with the words?
To me, I've listened to the words, I've read the words, and all I can see, I'm a Christian, and I do not like the words. To me, they're all Satan worship, about hell, about devils, about satanic. I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, let's see. It's just the words. It's power. Give the devil power. And it's nothing to do with God or anything like that. It was just praising the devil, giving him the glory, and I just don't care for that. It was all things that I didn't like, the killing, the how they treated children and the blood and all that. I just didn't care for it. I don't know if it's a ritual or if it's just the beat. I don't know if it's the words or if it's the beat that he likes. But I don't care much for that type of music.
I just like the energy, no other kind of music has that kind of energy in it. You could go to like say you take like a new wave band, you could go to their concert and it's like, this is boring, and you don't want to sit there and just sit in seats and watch these people play their music on stage. I want to go to a concert where this thing is going on and people are running around and jumping off the stage and it's really, powerful and loud and stuff. That's fun, going to, concerts like that. It's not boring.
Mrs. Eckert, when you were a teenager, when you were Eddie's age, what kind of music did you listen to?
Oh, let's see. Rock and roll. Elvis Presley. It was before the Beatles, so that was... I don't even remember the groups.
Do you remember what people were saying about Elvis Presley?
Oh, well... Before I got into the rock and roll, they didn't like him. They thought he was, the way he moved around and his type of music wasn't. They wouldn't accept that. But when I got a little older, it was accepted.
Do you think this is the same thing with Eddie's music? Maybe it'll be more accepted as it goes.
Well, I don't know. I wished he would take his music and put all of his energy in some other direction. I just don't appreciate the music. It seems to me that it's all drug-related. Because maybe I'm not that, I don't understand, but I can't see where any good is going to come out of it.
That's the same thing with this music. It's just a different generation, That was back then, and this is now. For back then, that was like the most outrageous music there was, and this music is the most outrageous that there is now. But it's no different.
as much into it as you're getting into it. I got
Well, I'm
into
in
it
a
because
band.
I liked the group. I didn't listen to, well, yeah, I listened to the
I
group.
wanted to make music instead of just being somebody who listened to it. You know, making music is more satisfying to sit and listen to a song that you wrote and listen to it and go, wow, I wrote that. And people like it, you know?
What about the popularity that he has from doing this? You know, I mean, Eddie's a pretty good-looking guy. I mean, I think a lot of girls would be attracted to him, kind of like they were to Elvis in a way.
Yeah.
You think that's a good thing?
Well, I think he is nice looking, not just because he's my son, but he's nice looking. And I believe that the girls would be more attracted to him if he changed the way he dressed and if he looked a little different, a little bit more presentable. I believe that he would have lots of girlfriends.
One last question I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that he has a price to pay in terms of God and so on and so forth for this kind of music?
Oh, definitely. If you read the Bible, if you read the scriptures, definitely.
In what way?
Well, if you know, it says either you're for me or you're against me. That's what the Bible said. And if you're against me, he says, I'll spew you out of my mouth. And there's going to be a time when the Lord comes, and if Eddie's not ready, he's going to go to a place that he doesn't want to go. He's not serving God. He's far from serving God. He knows the Bible. Eddie does. And even though he may not be doing anything wrong, he's not doing what God wants him to do.
All I can say is that I'm not doing this I'm not saying, well, I'm going to do this and I don't care about serving God and things like that. I'm just doing this to express myself, you know, doing what I want, you know, not doing, you know, getting a, you know, day-to-day job and 9 to 5, you know, every day get up, go to work and just live that kind of lifestyle. I want to do something and make music and for other people to listen to my music, you know, and it's art, you know, just a form of art, just like, you know, classical music or you know, ballet dancing or whatever, painting. Music is an art.